If you're looking to raise your credit score quickly, some of the things that you want to look for right off the bat when you pull your credit report are your credit card balances. You want to make sure that your credit card balances are at least below 35 to 30% of their limit. 2 to 3 months before you're going to go into a loan transaction, you should start keeping your balances down. Another thing that you want to look for is whether or not all of your limits are reporting on your credit cards. This can get you immediate points overnight, because think about it. If your limits aren't reporting and your balances are high, it looks like you're maxed out on your credit cards, and you're going to be penalized very seriously by the system for that. It could be up to 80 points. So you want to make sure that your credit card limits are being reported across all 3 bureaus. Another thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that your good credit is being reported to all 3 credit bureaus, because not all creditors report to all 3 bureaus. So if you have a great account that has a great length of credit history on it, that isn't being reported to TransUnion, let's say, then your TransUnion score is probably going to be lower than the other 2. Something else to look for on your credit report when you're looking for your points to jump up quickly is if you have a home equity line of credit account. You want to make sure that it's being reported as either a mortgage or an installment account. A lot of times the credit bureaus just automatically report home equity line of credits as revolving debt. So they fall under the same rules as using a credit card. What do we do when we get a home equity line of credit? We max it out because we go out to buy new things for our home, to refurnish. So you want to make sure that it's being reported as a mortgage account. If it is not, just simply write a letter to the credit bureau and ask them to change the rating on the account. Another thing that you want to look for when you're looking for ways to improve your credit score quickly is if you have had a bankruptcy reported on your credit report in the past, you want to make sure that the items that were included in that bankruptcy are being reported as included in that bankruptcy with a 0 balance. I would say that 75% of the credit reports that I have seen that have bankruptcies reported on them are all reported inaccurately. It happens all the time. You can gain 50 to 100 points just by going through and making sure that your bankruptcy items are being reported correctly. So if you find inaccurate information that needs to be corrected, the fastest way to do that is to send an overnight certified letter to the credit bureau that is reporting that inaccurate information, asking them to remove it or to update it or to change it. I say certified overnight because you'll get the quickest response that way. If you don't have to send proof of a document with your claim, then basically what you can do is you can go online to each of the 3 credit bureaus and you can file your dispute online to get it started immediately. But there are going to be times when 30 to 60 days will not be enough time to make the changes that you need to bring your scores up by 50 or 100 points. And those are the times that you need to consider working with a professional credit company to help you. And if you find yourself in that position, call your mortgage professional, and I'm sure that they'll point you in the right direction.